Okay, so this pile here is a hybrid pile between the two other tiles uh, companies I usually get, which is Marvel and CineScope. So yeah, I don't usually get too much of those guys, but mostly always DC. But yeah, so Spider Woman number 2. Hot Goblin is Deadpool. I think I'm missing number 2, so I'm gonna have to go look for that somewhere. I hate going to the comic book store. It's too fucking far away from me. Deadpool 39, The Axis. I'm not a big fan of the whole Marvel events shit, so. Deadpool R4, which I'm missing number 2 as well, so I'm gonna have to go look for that as well, unfortunately. I'm missing Spider-Man number 11. Okay, so I have Spider-Man number 6 through 11. Haven't read any of them. They're just sitting in my pile of books, and I've just been procrastinating. Because with Spider-Man books for me, it's always a hit or a miss, and it's usually a miss for me. I just don't find Spider-Man as appealing. I want to love him, I really do, but I just can't. It's just me. So Rocky Raccoon number 6. Angela number 1. I'm really looking for this book. Really looking forward to this book, so hopefully it's good, because I want to keep reading it. If it's good. The Uncanny Deadpool. What is this? Is this another, like, I guess this is Deadpool number 38? That's weird. Okay. Just go with it. Miss Marvel number 10. I'm really loving the Miss Marvel stories. So, Thor number 3. I'm showing it. Thor number 3. Okay, so that's all the Marvel. And now we're heading into the CineScope. So, some repetitive titles here. Jungle Book, cover A, number 1. I have a thing where I have to get all the Jungle Books covers, so I don't know, I just really like the Jungle Book, the Disney movie, and the story itself. So when I saw it, I just had to pick up every cover that comes out for it. So that's cover A for number 1. Cover B. Cover C. And that's what the cover for Jungle Book. If you're not familiar with CineScope, their thing is, grabbing like fairy tales, children's stories, and like twisting them a little bit, giving more of a darker storyline to them. So, yeah. So if you don't know that, if you're not familiar with this, their heroes are usually all females. So she's actually Mowgli, which, yeah, she's Mowgli. Usually, Team Mowgli is the boy, but in this story, she's a girl. And there are like 4 more survivors. Well, no spoilers, but yeah, read the book. There are 2 stories behind for this, and they're all great. Jungle Book 1, and then I think The Last of the Species, and then this one, Fall of the Wind. And I'm sure this one's gonna be great too. So anyways, Dark Shaman number 3. Another CineScope. Wonderland is another example of what I'm talking about. They usually grab these stories and kind of twist them a little bit more than they already are. So this Wonderland number 30. Cover C. Here's another one. Robin Hood. So as you can tell, Robin Hood's checking this one. And Red Riding Hood. That's supposed to be Red Riding Hood. They just call her Red. She's a werewolf. I'm just rambling. So yeah. This cover A for this book. Grimm Fairy Tales 105, cover A. Grim Tales of Terror. They're like side stories of just horror stories, I suppose. Kind of like a Tale from the Crypt kind of thing. So this is number 5, cover B. So far they've been pretty decent. Not great, but decent. I want to keep reading them just because I kind of want to start liking them at some point. So Realm Wars, Age of Darkness, number 5. I guess there's their like main event that's going on at the moment. They're kind of like taking their superheroes, fairy tale superheroes, and kind of turning them into like a more stereotypical superhero stories. So you have the Realm Knights, who are like the Avengers of the Justice League. You have they just started a book where they're in a school and they're getting Hyperborns and all this, and pretty much just the X-Men. They're ripping off the X-Men, but with fairy tales. It was Gods Incorporated, number 5. And it's the last book too in the series, so cover this is cover B. And Cinderella, number 2, cover A. Though I still have one more pile of just mix smash of Dynamite, Dark Horse, and Image that I'll get through right now. So yeah,